And welcome back into ABC Action News this weekend. Bill Logan along with Steve Persall from the St. Petersburg Times. And while we're real, there's some animation that is worth discussing as we go through this fall movie season.
We have a few family types of movies, or movies that people can just go have a good time with. These are not movies that are going to win Oscars by any stretch of the imagination, or likely not.
Hit it!
Megamind is the one you're referring to here. It's one of the few animated films that's coming out in the fall movie season. It looks like it's going to be pretty funny. It looks like a mix of The Incredibles and Saturday Night Live types of skits. You have Will Ferrell voicing an evil genius from outer space. You have Brad Pitt voicing the superhero from outer space, and they're battling on Earth. And the woman in between them is voiced by Tina Fey. So it looks like it's going to be...
Cast.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a really nicely animated, action-packed, lots of puns, lots of fun, and probably 3D too, I would bet. So it's exactly the kind of thing that kids are starting to go for.
Another good cast is Due Date.
Due Date.
And that's going to be obviously comic effort.
From the director of The Hangover and Old School. You have Robert Downey Jr., who of course is on a roll after Iron Man, that sort of thing. He gets caught in a road trip with Zach Galifianakis, the breakout star from The Hangover, who Downey has to get home in time for his child's birth. Galifianakis is probably going to do everything he can to keep him from doing that. Sort of looks like planes, trains, and automobiles without the first two modes of transportation. But it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And certainly, if it comes from the guy that comes from Hangover, that made The Hangover, it's not going to be for kids.
No, but we do have some family films that are kind of picking up the slack before we get the big family movies in the wintertime season or holiday.
We mentioned Megamind, we've mentioned Secretariat before, but of course the big one that everybody's looking forward to just before Thanksgiving, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. They're soaking this stuff out for as much as they can.
They're definitely drawing it out.
This one will be in 3D for the first time also. I just can't wait till Harry and Voldemort get this thing over with finally. You know, it's been almost 10 years we've been going through this stuff. The movies are good, but they're getting a little repetitive for me too. So
they've jumped the shark in your mind.
I don't know if they've jumped the shark, but at least they're swimming with the fish a little bit.
Okay. All right. That is going to be the big movie, though. Harry Potter coming up with all of the holiday films. But between now and then, as you mentioned, a whole bunch of good ones.
Right.
Hope you can get out and enjoy them. And don't forget about Steve's written word on the weekends right there in the St. Pete Times.